And now we are going to go for the welcome address. These will be given by the chairman of PPMA and CEO of Sante, Mr. Tauqeer ul-Haq.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Chief guest of today's event, our Federal Minister, Sayyid Mustafa Kamal, Dr. Jahazeb Khan, Secretary, Apex Committee, SIFC, Mr. Hamid Yaqub, Secretary, Health, and Dr. Ubaidullah, CEO, DREP, and all the distinguished guests, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. It's a great pleasure for me to welcome you all on the 8th PESA award ceremony. And I'm glad to share remarkable growth and performance of pharmaceutical industry over the last 2 years. We are grateful that this pharmaceutical industry has shown not only tremendous growth, but in terms of making affordable medicines available for the citizen of Pakistan. I would like to appreciate the efforts of organizers, Dr. Sheikh Kaisar Wahid, Harun Qasim, and Asad Shuja for making this event coming to life today. Their efforts has brought the elite class of pharmaceutical industry together under one roof, where we will not only be distributing the awards, but we are grateful to the organizer for inviting and making possible of having very good international speakers today among us who will be enlightening us regarding the latest advancement, especially in AI, which will definitely help, not only making us efficient, but many speakers will also be talking about the highest quality standards. So we are not taking this event only as an award ceremony. It's a great learning for all of us to keep abreast with the latest advancement globally in pharmaceutical industry through our senior and very, very well-renowned speakers. The pharmaceutical industry plays a pivotal role, and we are the custodian of making medicine available for our country. And I'm glad to share that today, national pharmaceutical industry holds 80% market share, which shows that the national industry has grown tremendously, and more than 90% medicines are manufactured locally. And this reflects not only the self-reliance, but also it reflects innovation, determination, and our passion to make this industry, which is a healthcare industry, a great institution serving day and night to make sure that we are providing quality medicines to our nation. I would like to congratulate top 50 companies who will be awarded awards, and we are grateful to them. I would like all of you to put your hands together to appreciate their valuable contribution, not only making highest number of export, but they are providing a great support to the country, to the government, by bringing revenues in terms of export. And this is their contribution not only in terms of export, but we are making Pakistan proud outside Pakistan as well, because we are supplying our quality medicines in different parts of the world. And our brand, Made in Pakistan brands, are competing well, even with the neighboring countries like India, Bangladesh, Turkey, and Iran. In many countries where we are offering our medicines, we are, our brands are leaders there. That shows the quality and the trust of medical community outside Pakistan on our quality medicines as well. So I would take this opportunity to share that over the last 12 months, there is a tremendous change in terms of the facilitation from the government. It starts from SIFC. I would also like to thank Mr. Syed Mustafa Kamal and also Commerce Minister Jam Kamal Saab and all relevant ministries for taking pharmaceutical industry as a very important and potential institution which can contribute a lot towards the expansion of our economy. The best transformation which came with the support of SIFC and also with the great support of our health minister and also our CEO draft, Dr. Ubaidullah, that government announced deregulation policy for non-essential medicines in February 2024. This is a step ahead to bring Pakistan pharmaceutical industry in line with international practices. We were crying, nation was crying, because due to tremendous devaluation and highest number of inflation, which rose to 35% even 2 years back, lots of life-saving drugs and essential drugs were out of market. And we were facing a lot of agony because manufacturers were unable to manufacture those medicines. So I would like to thank government and all, especially Minister Saab and SIFC, to understand the real issue on merit. And this deregulation policy, which was announced in February 2024, what is the impact of this? Number one, access of medicine has improved. All the short medicines like heparin, cardiovascular products, blood pressure products, insulin, and TB products, anti-cancer products, which were not available with this facilitative policy, all these medicines were made available. First, this was the first outcome of this policy. Secondly, it helped us combating with the counterfeit and smuggled products, which were either counterfeit or smuggled with, prices of, so high prices. So this was another factor. And the best part of this deregulation policy is that industry got confidence. They did not only make all these medicines available, but they started investing. And with the help of this facilitative policy, now this is for the first time that our pharmaceutical export has grown to $475 million with a growth of 34%. And this is the highest growth which we achieved over the last 20 years. So thank you, Minister Saab, SIFC, and every other facilitative government institution for helping us. Secondly, with this policy, investment did not only come in terms of availability of medicines and expanding export. Around 8 companies got accreditation they got the certification of PECS. 2 or more companies have got WHO recognition. And inshallah, in next 1 year, around 10 to 15 more companies will be getting PECS qualification. So that shows the response and the response from the industry, how we have started reciprocating with the great support of the government. And inshallah, you will see that this policy, if it continues, this is the promise of pharmaceutical industries in front of our minister, that we will not stop at $475 million export. We will inshallah see that in next 2-3 years, it will cross at least 2 to 3 billion US dollar. This is our promise that inshallah we will work hard on this. Secondly, I would like to thank again our Minister Mustafa Kamal Saab and SIFC, and especially our CEO, Dr. Ubaidullah. One of the issue which were creating hindrance, and multinationals started quitting Pakistan, and unfortunately lots of multinationals have already left, and the local industry were also reluctant to invest. That was due to a draconian law of director's liability. Our drug law of 1976 is more than 48 years old, and now it needs amendment. So one of the issue that if there is a slightest deviation in the manufacturing of the product, so the CEOs and directors were, pulled towards drug courts, and they were treated as criminal. We started to address this issue last year. I am greatly thankful to SIFC, who took charge, and they gave us so much facilitation, and they involved DRAP also. And I'm thankful to Dr. Ubaidullah that with the help of Ministry of Law, they took this issue on priority, and by the grace of Allah, with the help of and support of our health minister also, the new guidelines have been notified by the policy board of DRAP, and which is on the merit, which will address this unnecessary prosecution, and that's ye taza hawa ka jhonka hai ji, which will certainly help us. The confidence of the industry has risen. Multinational companies have also started, now they are thinking they will stay here, and this amendment and this guideline is in line again with the international policy. So I would like to thank you, Dr. Ubaid, and our health minister for making these guidelines, which was need of the hour. Thirdly, ji, we started with SIFC that they want investment, they want expanding export. So a project started last year in which we said that if an independent trade body like Pharmaceutical in India, 20 years back, Indian government decided to expand export, and they made this Pharmaceutical independent trade body, which has taken Indian pharmaceutical export to 30 billion US dollar. So I am thankful to Ministry of Commerce first. We worked very closely with Mr. Jam Kamal Sahab, and we presented a very, very professional position paper, and we decided with Ministry of Commerce that in Pakistan we will also have an independent trade body with the name of Pharmex. By the grace of Allah and with the support of all the stakeholders, again, our health minister also gave his consent to Jam Kamal Sahab that you should make it as early as possible. And in this effort, I'm thankful to DRAP as well. And this is the best forum to share that the summary of this Pharmex has been made, and it has to be decided, and it has to be presented by the ministry, by the Health Commerce Ministry to Cabinet for the approval. And the summary is with our Secretary Health, and he promised that he will be very soon, finally, after his consent and comment, it will be, forwarded back to Ministry of Commerce. And I am in advance congratulating our industry that very soon Cabinet will approve an independent trade body with the name of Pharmex, whose role will be to expand export. And this Pharmex would be the combination of public-private coordination and collaboration. And on the board of this Pharmex, important government people will also be there and private sector will also be there. Now, just imagine when the industry, private sector and public sector will join hands together and work day and night. Inshallah, a 2 billion and 3 billion US dollar export is very, very achievable. Inshallah, we will, make sure that this industry expand export. One thing which I would like to draw an attention to our health minister, that access of medicine has improved with deregulation policy, but still we are facing issue as far as the essential medicines are concerned. Because like our neighboring country, all essential medicines, which are more than 465 molecules, are still, under government's control and cabinet approves. And we are very happy that this is in line with the international practice, especially in our neighboring country. And we get essential drugs price approved on the basis of CPI. As far as this policy is concerned, we are happy. But the issue is that when a new essential medicine is registered, or any essential drug which is again an issue and becomes the hardship case, it takes so much time to get the approval, price approval of our essential drugs. The latest example is that 35 very important essential medicines which were, decided by the DPC, and it came through the proper channel. It was, approved by the policy board, and then it was again approved by the special committee under the leadership of finance minister. And when it came to the cabinet, the prime minister, did not approve it. And the issue is that we are depriving our nation with more than 35 very important national essential medicines. So my request to health minister is that please, we need your support, the way you have supported us in 3 major, development, that we need your kind support, that essential medicines, the new essential medicines, price fixation should be taken care at a faster pace. It is not the case of increasing the prices, it is the price fixation of essential medicines. So, sir, I'm sure the way you have, helped us, you will definitely help us in this regard as well. And another request, because CEO DRAP is also sitting here, that for export, exporting countries ask us to, give them some combination. And if that combination is not available in SRA countries, so we do not get the registration. So my humble request to CEO DRAP is that if an exporting country is asking a certain combination, though it is not available, but they require it, to kindly take note of this and get us the approval of those medicines as well. This will only increase our export. And that is need of that we have to improve our export. So, sir, finally, the future of pharmaceutical company is very bright. Vision without action is merely a dream. Action without vision is just passing the time. And vision with action changes the world. This is the mindset of pharmaceutical industry today. That our vision is to make quality medicines available for our local public. And the second part of our vision is that we should be seen outside Pakistan as a very, very strong player in every part of the world where we can, make our medicines available. So that will not only make us self-sufficient, but it will certainly help us, seeing Pakistan across the entire world. And finally, after these facilitative, policies like deregulation, like guidelines for prosecution, and thirdly, this Pharmex, now the future is, number one, as I told, companies are getting PICS qualification. Now the next destination is that industry is set to expand in terms of those areas which are unmet, like we are not having vaccines. So industry should collaborate with with the government and this public-private coordination. Especially we are having CPAC, and we can, with the help of government, technology transfer can be seen. And inshallah, we are having a meeting tomorrow as well for vaccines, and which will be chaired by our Honorable Health Minister, Mustafa Kamal Saab. So the next destination is that industry is all set. When government is facilitating us, why should we not be, the part of this vision, जो कि अभी मैं बात कर रहा था, कि now we should, invest towards getting self-reliance on vaccines. India से vaccines आना बंद हो गई हैं जी. And this is a great issue. So we should take it very seriously. And I would like to, on behalf of PPMA, I would like to give confidence to our health minister that industry is with government in terms of not only vaccines, but also another issue is that 90% APIs, raw materials, active pharmaceutical ingredients are being imported. So only 10% we produce. So the next step is that, again, with the government support, incentivized policy, and a consultative environment, we would be able to, invest in terms of, manufacturing APIs also. Anti-cancer products are not being manufactured here. We should, go towards there. And finally, the biologicals products as well. Another thing which has helped us growing, because now Pakistan pharmaceutical industry has staggering value of 1 billion Pak rupee market, which shows how rapidly we have grown. So one of the factor for this growth and also for the export is that not only me, the entire industry sitting here, I would like to thank CEO DRAP and his team for, we have seen after this leadership change, that tremendous change we have seen, that DRAP has started facilitating like anything. Because the good thing which we are noticing is that the consultative and collaborative environment has shown that now all the policies which have to be made, it has been consulted with the industry, with the stakeholder. And when any policy is being finalized with the consent and with the support of industry, it brings acceptance and it brings confidence to the industry. So Dr. Ubaid, thank you very much and we would urge you to continue this consultative environment, because now it used to take more than a year to get the registration of our medicines for export. Now, after this digitalization, for which our health minister is also very, very, active and very, very sensitive, now we are getting export registration in 1 week's time. Thank you, sir. So this 34% growth is again, one of the factors is that now we have been able to get registration early. What is the benefit? Because we used to be late. Our neighboring countries used to bring molecules before us. Now this consultative requirement has, this consultative environment has, helped us. And inshallah, similarly, our registration board and licensing board are, getting our things done so professionally, and we are so happy. So what a motivational year for us that our issues have been resolved. DRAP is working with us, and the vision of DRAP, vision of Sayyid Mustafa Kamal, and vision of industry is only we have two vision, that we should make our medicines available in Pakistan, every corner of our country, and we should make sure that every citizen gets medicine in Pakistan. And the second vision is that we should, go beyond Pakistan. And inshallah, for Afghanistan also, Health Minister and DRAP is working hard. Inshallah, we will be getting $500 million dollar export from Afghanistan as well. So these two visions, inshallah, this is our promise. We will, make sure, and I will, inshallah, you will see that pharmaceutical industry will grow and glow because we are custodians of our healthcare. We promise you that, inshallah, pharmaceutical industry of Pakistan will be a step ahead with your confidence, with your help, and inshallah we will be able to, grow and glow. And I will end my speech with the, good quote of our Qaid Muhammad Ali Jinnah, that with faith, discipline, and selfless devotion to duty, there is nothing worthwhile that you cannot achieve. Inshallah, we will achieve. And I will close my speech with some of couplets of our Allama Iqbal, our Qawmi Shair. परवाज़ है दोनों की इसी एक फ़िज़ा में, परवाज़ है दोनों की इसी एक फ़िज़ा में, किर्गिज़ का जहाँ और है, शाही का जहाँ और, हम शाहीन हैं, हमारा जहाँ और है. And finally, सरापा रूह हो जाता है, सरापा रूह हो जाता है जब रूहे मुकाम आता है, सरापा रूह हो जाता है जब रूहे मकाम आता है, कहीं साहिल, कहीं सहरा, कहीं गर्दाब, कहीं दरिया. Thank you so much.